Hi, I'm Janet Beasley. Welcome to episode 5 of the Worlds of Hidden Earth show. In this episode, we're going to be talking about inhabitants of the world of Maycly. First up, we're going to talk about Athrelians. Athrelians are angelic-like creatures. Just, they're eye candy. That's all I can tell you. They're really, really, really pleasing to look at. They've got very gentle spirits. They're ready to help the Grand Wizard whenever he needs it. Each one has their own mark so that it's unique unto them. And what I made that mark as is a butterfly around their eye. So their butterfly is unique unto them. That's kind of like tattooed onto their eye, I guess you could say. Athrelians can fly at just incredible rates of speed, or they can be very gentle, calming, glowing. You can kind of hear their feathers as they rest. They're very, very, very comforting creatures. Their wings are amazing because they're not only big, but as they fly, they emit the aromas of cotton candy, orange blossoms, and plumeria. It's a very sweet smell. Their wings also emit music, beautiful music. Really, really just peaceful, serene, wonderful, happy, whimsical, whatever mood you need. That's what these Athrelians' wings produce as they fly. Some of these wonderful Athrelians actually end up turning to evil. Once they turn to evil, they then become known as Valpeezes. And these Valpeezes are very gross. They don't necessarily lose their wings, but their wings become very tattered. They play creepy music. Think of just very sour sounding music. The wings now emit a gas or a steam that is just a horrible foul stench of, think of sulfur or something worse. If they fly by you, you know it, and you don't want to be near them. They're horrendous creatures, and they just, ugh. That's all I can say is, ugh. And of course, we've got humans on Maycly. Although humans I referred to as whitelings. So these whitelings, they do things like tend farms. They do everything we do here on Earth. Whitelings are really cool. The Grand Wizard is actually a whiteling himself. So the whitelings, they're kind of a spin-off from the Grand Wizard. Whether you're a new fan ready to dive into this amazing adventure, or an established fan looking for the next book in the series, you can purchase your copies of the novels in print or ebook formats and coloring books by visiting worldsofhiddenearth.com. Here in this episode 5, part 1, we've discovered 3 types of inhabitants on the fantasy world of Maycly: Athrelians, Valpeezes, and whitelings. The next inhabitant up, I just love. And these are Chuckins. Chuckins are kind of like an elf or a hobbit, something along those lines. I didn't want to use the typical names because I wanted this story to be very different. So instead of elves or hobbits, we have Chuckins. You've got Charlio, Artie, and Keegan. Those are your three main Chuckins. Charlio is married to Marlin. They're an older couple. Keegan is married to Mitzi. And Artie, oh dear Artie, he's single, and when you read the stories you'll understand why. He is just an amazing character. Chuckins are smaller, they're always jolly, they're always happy. There's no such thing as a bad Chuckin. Charlio, he's the main one, and his little quirk is he gets too serious. And the more serious he gets, the funnier it becomes to those around him. One of the cool things I did with these Chuckins is I developed an entire new language. It's one that's very easy to understand, and once you pick up on it, you'll find yourself going around talking like a Chuckin. So if I were to say, I am going to the store, in Chuckin I would say, I be a going to the store. Does anybody be a needing anything? So it's a lot of fun. It's kind of got, I don't know, an Irish twist. I don't know. It's just Chuckinese, and it's a lot of fun. Chuckins are, I told you, they're very happy, they're very jolly, very whimsical. But as times change and they have to go into battle, let me tell you, Chuckins can be some of the feistiest inhabitants of Maycly that you will ever encounter. There's also mermaids on the world of Maycly. Mermaids are specific to one area. They are in Lake Origin, which is at the base of the Tree of Breathing and Being. So Chuckins are born on Maycly. So when the Chuckins are born, the mom and dad are called to the birthing waters. So the mom and dad Chuckin go to the birthing waters and they wait. And the mermaids actually bring up their baby Chuckin from the birthing waters and hand it to them. And from there, they take their new little bundle of joy and they place it into they're like willow branches on the Tree of Breathing and Being. They place them in the branches, and the branches, wrap around the baby, and they dedicate the baby, the little Chuckin. So that's how little Chuckins are born. So mermaids do play a very important part on Maycly. And the mermaids are all different. No two are alike. You've got turquoise ones, purple ones, blue, yellow, all their fins, they're all different colors, and they're all very, very congenial. Another inhabitant are the sprites. Jit and Giddy are my two major sprites. Sprites are a lot of fun. They've got little tiny wings, they buzz, they leave sparkles, they play games. We talked about Charlio. Well, Charlio's got a beard. Well, it's Jit and Giddy. They love to play in Charlio's beard. It's sometimes Charlio likes it, other times he's very frustrated by it.
Not in me beard.
And of course, since he gets serious about it, it just gets funnier. They ride what we call equinarchs, and these are horses with monarch wings, so they're equinarchs. We covered creative creatures a couple of episodes ago, so go back and watch that if you want to see some of the creative creatures. So the sprites are probably about 3 inches tall, so they can ride on these equinarchs, and they have a really great time. So we love our sprites. And that wraps up episode 5. We hope you enjoyed learning about the inhabitants on the world of Maycly, and we can't wait to get to the next episode. You're gonna love it. Would love for you to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you never miss an upcoming episode of the show. We hope you enjoyed learning about the inhabitants on the world of Maycly. We'll see you next time.